Hello everybody and welcome to the Cardboard Cooperative. This is your host Magna, and today I will be taking the first bite out of Anthem number 9. Anthem number 9 is a roguelike turn-based game that has very heavy inspirations from, I'm assuming, Persona, and I'll go ahead and dive right in and show you why, and we'll explain the gameplay mechanics as we go. I have completed the tutorial previously, so let's go ahead and start a campaign. Rubet Audette board. Alright, who else do I have here? Is this the only character that I have unlocked? This was the character that I got to play for the tutorial, so I guess she is the one that I will be playing. About the secret society, Anthem number 9. Anthem number 9 is a secret society working to protect the world's balance and harmony. By secretly working to eliminate dangerous individuals with advanced technology or extreme ideologies, they have a long history of contributing to world peace. Because their missions are top secret, battles with dangerous individuals take place in their spiritual worlds. Guide top agents like Rubet and take out the targets who seek to bring chaos to the world for the sake of their dreams and greed. Alright? Our target is the Priest of Taboo's Franz. So this has been... Oh, there are only 4 missions, huh? Alright. No timer mode. You can also turn off the time limit during battles in the options, and no timer mode message will still appear in the clear results, but you'll be able to unlock missions and achieve achievements just like normal. If you want to enjoy gameplay at a leisurely pace, be sure to consider this. So standard difficulty, strategic multi-deck gameplay, and challenging bosses. Players who are reasonably confident with the game should begin with this difficulty. Is there hard, normal, easy? Okay, we'll go ahead and do normal. So, Anthem number 9's combat system is turn-based, but it has an interesting deck-building aspect to it in which you will be... So far, so Persona. We'll get into a battle because it's a little bit easier to explain in the actual gameplay than it would be trying to explain the sound through just audio. Let's do... What do I want? Green for healing. Blue for a skill, purple for a elite battle, an EB battle. I'm assuming that means elite. Treasures in orange, pinks an event. We'll go topside then. So this has a very interesting time-based system in which you don't have infinite time to think. I believe it starts off at 90 seconds. We will be playing a deck of cards in which each card has a combo recipe that you can play in order to play that card, and each recipe can stack on top of each other. For instance, this one has a red and green gem in it, and then if I play a blue gem afterwards, I also activate this card, and then if I stack a red onto it, I also get this ability. So I can get multiple chains of the hard edge skills back to back to back if I can change my gems properly. The roguelike element of drawing the cards comes from the fact that you don't get to choose what gems appear in your hand at the beginning of every turn. So let's go ahead and dive into combat. The game does have a little bit of a pressure system with a timer at the bottom, and then we get to choose a blessing, I believe, at the beginning of every combat. So permanent increases damage dealt from skill effects by 3. That sounds pretty awesome. Increases skill cancel by 1 this turn. I don't know if this is an every turn thing or if this is a once a battle kind of thing. Let's go ahead and take doping since doing extra damage sounds great. So let's start off with the red. Okay. So let's do red. Let's go green. Let's go blue. Let's go red. Let's go green. Let's go blue. And that is all I can do for this turn, right? So we'll end the turn and we'll execute the skill gems. You can hold up to a certain number of spare gems for your next turn. When your colors don't match up, consider keeping your gems to attack with all of them on your next turn. Awesome. And enemies have an HP bar that you have to deplete in order to be able to kill them. They also have the stun bar down here, in which if I hit them enough times, it prevents them from being able to actually do their attack. It's called a cancel. So there's a pretty cool gotcha mechanic of stacking your attacks together to prevent enemies from being able to do their actions. It's okay, so we do get a blessing every turn. Switch decks this turn, or I can obtain some shields, or I get skill cancel. Let's switch our decks. I do like the idea of being able to do the blue deck again. This was actually not explained in the tutorial, so okay. I'm still receiving tutorials even though I went through the tutorial, so now I get tutorials after the tutorial. I don't know why they didn't explain this stuff in the actual tutorial, but here we go. When you cancel all of your enemies' planned actions, you trigger an all cancel bonus and add an ace skill to the end of your combo. This is a chance to add a potentially skill, to add a powerful skill unconditionally, so go for it. Blue, red, green, blue. I can change out our gems here for a different color that I'm looking for. Alright, that's an all cancel. And we get the kill here. So we can change our gems out with a limited resource called AP. I'm still learning the game. It's still throwing tutorials at me. So far, so Persona. That was, I mean, that's literally just a Persona end screen right there. So obviously heavily inspired by the likes of Persona 5, Persona 4. Even the music reminds me a little bit of the Persona series. Alright, so exchanging skills and leveling up. When you obtain new skills, you can exchange your deck skills with them, but remember that you can't put two skills with the same recipe in a deck at once. If you obtain the same skill again, it can be leveled up. Leveled up skills trigger additional time, so get as many as you can. I can get a Pierce Edge, which ignores shield. I can get Chain Attack, which does damage equal to 10 plus chain attacks in the same deck. Or I can get a Poison Bubble, which inflicts poison 5. And poison every turn take damage based on the stack and cut the stack in half. Increases the amount of poison by the number of poison skills in the same deck by times 5. Okay. Let's get Chain Attack. Or I can get a redraw. Let's do Chain Attack. I can choose to exchange a skill. Let's exchange the Hard Edge over here. So there are lots of different moving elements in this. It didn't give me a full tutorial apparently when I went through the tutorial the first time. So we're learning together. We're going to check this out together, and we're going to see whether or not it's a game that you would be interested in. If you are, I'll leave a Steam link in the description below. If you're enjoying the content so far, it would be really helpful to get a like, comment, and subscribe. It's absolutely free and really helps the channel out. Let's go with Divine Sword, which increases the damage of skills with the edge in the name. Or I can spend 4 gems to take up to half damage this turn. Or I can just reduce damage from enemy skills by this value. Let's just go full offense. We full send every single time. The blue deck will go absolutely crazy. I do appreciate the... Alright, so there's no pathway here, so if I go down, does that force me up into one of these locations? Let's check it out. Let's see if that is the way that it works, or if I end up having to take an extra route, or how this works in total. Let's go with the red deck first, have a weaker turn 1. Or I can just... Okay. Alright. I was trying to check out what gems were underneath this, but it immediately threw me into the blessing screen. Let's go ahead and go with doping. So we just drew a billion of the same colored gems, and we'll hold on to the rest of those. We'll execute into the skill phase. And it's perfectly fine that we didn't do a billion damage. I'm sure I need to upgrade this deck with some actual combo recipes to be able to make it more efficient, since only being able to attack with 1 or 2 attacks at a time with different gem recipes isn't exactly great. Alright, Cat's Paw to increase current AP by 1. I can switch decks this turn, which I don't really want to do. Let's just go with the Cat's Paw because I don't think I'll be taking damage. I will be attempting to end this guy's life. His whole career is about to come crashing down around him. So do that, and then green, blue. I need a red, so I can exchange a blue for a red. Then we go green, blue, and green exchange again. And go absolutely crazy. We just attack with everything. And it looks like the longer I can keep a combo going, the more damage I deal, so it just makes it easier if I'm able to correctly input these recipes. The chatter is nice for a little while, but having a character that is constantly, incessantly speaking can get annoying pretty quickly. Alright, let's go ahead and take the Pierce Edge, because I really don't like the idea of having all of these double crystal skills deck after deck. So we'll go ahead and change this out for a Pierce Edge. That way we might be able to at least have some sort of synergy going forward. We'll take doping. I think I'm just going to go full send. Who needs defensive capabilities in a roguelike? Am I right, fellas? Sound off in the comments if you feel like you would ever need any sort of real defensive capabilities in these types of games. You don't need to defend if the thing that you are fighting is dead before it can attack you. That's all I'm trying to say. Yes, I do play a lot of the Ironclad when I'm playing Slay the Spire. How could you tell? I mean, every single card in this deck is named Edge. It has Edge in the name, rather. So we're just gonna go full damage. That is not what I wanted to play. Green, blue, red. I need a green, so I exchange a red for a green. I need a blue, and then I need a red, and then that is it. I can't do anything else, right? Well, I could exchange this for a green and just go absolutely bananas here. Spend all of my AP on a full send. So I canceled one of his attacks, but I don't get to cancel the other one. He's not quite dead yet, so he will do a little bit of damage to me, but at least I stopped one of those attacks from coming through. Again, who needs the defense when I can just stop them from being able to attack? All right. Let's go. I guess I go doping. So let's go blue. Okay. Blue, green, green. Blue, green, green. And that should just end the fight there. This is a very stylish looking game. It's very pretty to look at. It has nice music. The effects for combat are very nice. The animations are good, and I do like a combat system that makes me think about how I want to chain together combos. And I always feel very smart when I can chain together these recipes and combos together. Poison Edge, deal 10 damage and poison 3. Can I see my decks? Those are my blessings. Can I see my decks? Let's see. I want... None of these are great, right? Let's just take the hard edge and level up one of my skills here. And now it's a hard edge plus. Mysterious Tablet reduces ST by 50 and redraw. Okay. Lets me choose a different hand if I don't... Well, I guess get a chance for a different hand. What does skill do? Let's go check it out. Change the skill gem to a color of your choice, or I can level up a skill by 1. Let's level up a skill. Skill floor level up. Level up your skills to make them stronger. The 3 levels are blank, plus, and plus plus. The number of possible activations goes up with skill level. Level up your strongest skills. Okay, I guess I will level up this hard edge plus that is already... Yeah, we'll go ahead and go plus plus. Next floor brings us to an elite battle. And then I get a choice to heal, or if I can go to a shop, I will. Just to spend this gold that I've been picking up. I am liking the soundtrack. Alright, let's go. Stamping, what does this do? Increases the damage of skills with edge in the name. Alright, we'll go ahead and go damage. I guess I don't get to know what he does. Okay. Sure hit skills. Skills with a white border aren't cancelable and are sure hits. You can't dodge them, so check their damage and effects, defend with shields, and prepare for the next turn. Oops, I messed up. I thought canceling was going to be the most OP thing ever. I'm not allowed to cancel certain people. Okay. Man, this couldn't be more persona coded if it tried. The only thing it could... Oh, I changed into the wrong color. Go this way. I mean, it even has like the rap soundtrack in the background. I'm going to turn this off and go play Persona 5 in a second here, or Persona 3 Reloaded. Convert? What does that do? Increases damage dealt from skill effects by 3. Flip attack, hard press. So green, green. Wait, no, I want to go blue, green, green, blue, green, 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 green. Just go absolutely nuts for this chain attack. Got one cancel off. Still take a little bit of damage here. It's fine. This guy does 25 damage to me here. It's not the worst. Okay. Not the worst. Not the worst. I do want to dance to this though. This is quite the bop. Maybe joking around that it is basically just Persona, but that's not a bad thing. Just be ready to get the comparisons made if you're going to go for something that is very similar in a visual style. Just be ready to be compared to something that you want to be compared to. That's all I'm trying to say. I am enjoying it so far. This feels good. This feels good. All right, so what is this? Pick a reward. Vamp Edge. Deal 10 damage and recover 10 HP based on the damage dealt. Essence. Unusable material can be used as level up material for all skills. What? What does that mean? I can choose a... Oh, okay. It just is a level up for my abilities. It's not actually a card. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I kind of want to make sure that my other deck is strong too. Pure Sedge is probably going to be the thing that stays in this deck if I do get a chance to change anything else. A gotcha machine. Ghost Puppet. Is that supposed to read Ghost Puppy by any chance? Is that a mistranslation maybe? I mean, Ghost Puppy would also make a lot of sense. Increase AP by 1 and redraw, gain 2 gems and redraw, or recovers 15 HP. It is consumable. Disappears from the deck after use. Ceremonial Bandage wouldn't be bad. Let's just take the gotcha machine. I do like being able to get more gems to stay more aggressive and offensive. What's on the next floor? Let's go with the heal. I don't know how the boss is going to go, if I'm going to be able to survive the boss fight. So let's play it safe. Let's get the heal going. And then take on the actual boss. Oh no, look at the choices that I can make. Loyal Samurai. Start off with the blue deck. Sounds good. Terrible. Actually awful. That's actively awful. Let's switch decks this turn. We'll go pause mode during battle. When selecting blessings and gems, you can check detailed skill and status info in pause mode. When you encounter enemy skills and statuses you haven't seen before, make sure you check what they do. Press shift in order to pause. Deals 12 damage. Cheers. Gonna hit me with a sword and say cheers. Okay. So let's go red, red. Red, red. Switch this guy out for a green, 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 green. Yeah. I wonder if it matters to interchange them or if I can just go straight down the list of spamming. Because some games punish you for spamming the same exact attack over and over again. I don't know if this is one of those games. Let's experiment. Let's experiment. Oof. Alright, this is not great. I don't like not having access to blue. So this way, here, red, green. Change this into a blue. Go red. Change this to a green. Alright, let's go crazy. I actually can't believe I didn't get an all cancel there. I feel like I did no damage either. Uh-oh. We're in danger. Morning drink. Why does him taking his morning drink deal damage to me? Let's go ahead and take Divine Sword and increase all of my edge damage. So blue, blue, green, green, red, red, blue, green, green. I do appreciate that I don't have infinite time to be able to think about this. I am very fast when I play my roguelike game, so I do not mind having a timer putting some pressure on me while I am attempting to make choices. I can't just sit here for 30 minutes contemplating my turns. I do need more green. Let's redraw. Let's increase. Oh, redraw. I thought it was a redraw of gems. Okay. I need some green. So I change reds into greens. So we start off. Boom, boom. Like that. If I go green again, I can go absolutely crazy. I just go stupid with it. Attack 14 times. Perfectly fine. All good things must come to an end, and your life has come to an end, loyal samurai. Good night. Multi-edge deals damage, 10 damage. This skill activates 2 times. Ooh. Oh, we even get into 3 and 4 cost cards now, huh? So I wonder if that means that having these in my decks, because this is backwards of what I want. This does not help me get my decks operational, right? Let's look. Blue, green. Red, green, green, blue. Red, green. Green, blue, red. No, this is perfect. I remove this guy here. Oh no, I don't want to remove that one. Oh no, that's the one that I actively don't want to remove. We go like this. We remove the middle one. Devil's Caffeine. Take 15 damage and multiplies current AP by 2. Double flash and poison inflicted by skills. This turn is multiplied by 2. I don't have any poison at all. Or a inhibitor for permanent poison inflicted by skills by 3. Let's redraw that. None of that helps me. Platinum Coat gives me 3 shield at the start of each turn. I increase my skill cancel by 1 this turn. Or I can get an infinite smoothie which recovers 5 health at the start of the turn. Let's just do the surprise box. Skill cancel is not bad. Being able to stop enemies from being able to take their actions is always a good thing. Alright, how do I want to proceed here? Restore 50% health. Keep gems increased to ×5. So I get to keep 5 of my gems now. There is an event here, and then I can get a skill floor. We still haven't been to a shop, so I can basically just ignore all of the fights here if I really felt like it. I can just jump through all of the fights all the way to the boss. Let's see how badly that punishes me. A lot of the time you don't want to skip every single fight on the floor. You also don't want to take every single fight that you can in any type of roguelike deck building game, but we'll see if skipping the fights is the worst thing in the universe. If I get punished for all of my hubris here. Let's gotcha machine. More gems. Let's go Mysterious Tablet and redraw again. Let's go Doping and just do a whole bunch of damage. I just canceled everything he's about to do. His entire plan has been ruined, and he's about to get punched in the face. So this is green. Blue, red, green. Red, green. I need a blue, I think. Blue, red, green. Alright, hit him. I think I may have messed up my deck. The 3 cost cards are going to throw me off just a tiny little bit, I'm sure. That's very flashy. That is very flashy. Makes the eyes hurt a little bit if I'm going to be entirely honest. Alright, let's see. How about we surprise box him and go for these skill cancels. So, blue, green, green, blue, green, green, and we'll just keep the other half of my hand. Not that it matters, because he'll be too busy being dead for me to even need to redraw my next hand. I am enjoying this. I am having a good time trying to figure this out. I am not having a really great time with these cards. Let's skip this. Let's redraw that. The Vamp Edge, Poison Edge wouldn't be a bad pickup. Vamp Edge for a little bit of healing. What else can I do here? Let me look. I do want red, green. I need something to chain into this. So red, green, green, red, green, green, blue is what I would want. A green, blue. Right, that's how that would work. A green, blue for Vamp Edge. Remove the hard edge. Exchange that skill out. So if I am doing my mental idea, nope. I want a blue, wait. Yes, so blue, red, green. Blue, red, green. Okay, so this will just, if I start this sequence of blue, red, green, it'll just activate these two within that sequence, right? Blue, red, green, yeah, I think that's how that works. I might be wrong. I like Mysterious Stone Tablet. Being able to redraw and just be able to stack our blessings up infinitely sounds like a good time. Let's take this event and see what happens. Obsessive Chef. I am indeed an obsessive chef, in case anybody was wondering. So she's run into me. Upon entering the room, you smell a pleasant aroma. Welcome. Take a break from your journey. What will it be? He seems willing to cook you something. I can restore half my HP. I can spend 30 coins to restore all my HP, or I can just leave and nothing happens. I'm not in need of my own services here. Let's just go. That was a little bit of a waste of the events, but it's fine. Let's level a skill up. I want this multi-edge leveled up. Alright, we get multi-edge plus. I want the shop here. You can spend coins to increase the number of gems you get each turn. You can only buy 1 increased gems per shop. When you reach a shop, try to make buying it a priority. Delete a blessing, or I can increase gems. I have plenty of money. Do I want to take this other pier? You can set 1 ace skill each for your blue and red decks. Ace skills activate when you successfully all cancel in battle. Rather than lean entirely on recipes and synergies, it's recommended to register 1 powerful skill. I guess this is my ace skill here, and my ace skill over here. So I want to get rid of this red because it does nothing for this combo. What if I just did blue green over here? Wait, is that already in this deck? It is. I can't use that. Can I re-roll? I can't. Alright, none of these help me then. So we go, what is the Steel Kaleidoscope? Skills using 3 colors of gems deal 5 times more damage. That is my multi-edge. Alright, so skill. We'll level up. We'll level up the multi-edge again. Blue deck's about to carry me through this in a single spell swoop. There's no point in getting into a fight now, so let's just heal and take on the boss. I completely ignored everything. Let's see if I get punished for not taking on any fights except for the initial fight at the beginning of the floor. Alright, Franz. See how badly this goes for me. So, Mysterious Tablet and redraw. Give me the gotcha and redraw. Give me the tablet and redraw. Give me the Steel Kaleidoscope. And we're about to go absolutely freaking bananas. So, blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red. Alright, I'll cancel him. Do all of his health in a single spell swoop, or at least half of his health. Multi-edge just going absolutely nuts. Alright. Go absolutely crazy. Didn't get a chance to even respond. Wow. Okay. I really hope that if you have some sort of sensitivity to light, you were not watching there, because that was quite flashy. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Let's get surprise box to increase my... So, blue deck going crazy. Red deck doing absolutely nothing. Except sitting here being pretty. Alright, we'll go for these attacks. Oh, his attack's already been canceled. He's already getting all canceled. It's fine. We do another all cancel bonus here. Surprise box, doping. All right, let's go ahead and do doping, but let's just try to end this here. So I need blue, red, green, blue, red, oh, red, green, blue, red, green. Hold on to this. I mean, this guy has just sat here looking like an idiot this entire time while I've stabbed him with every single knife that I can concoct. Look at the amount of damage that he is taking. Absolutely nutty. If I can switch decks, I should be able to end this fight now. Poor Franz. Never stood a chance. Never stood a chance. I can't switch my decks, but I can make it so that my attacks deal 5 extra damage. I'll just make it so that all of my skills deal 3 extra damage, since not everything has the exact same name. Let's go blue, green, green, blue, green, green, red, 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 red. Ah, he survives by a little bit, and he gets to act. I thought I was going to have a perfect battle and not allow him to do anything. Shame on me. It was very close, though. Very close. What does erase do? I don't even know what that does. I've canceled you so many times, I don't even know what's going on. Erase. What does erase do? Oh, no! All of my gems are gone. All right, we need to switch decks. Start for blue, green, green, blue, green. And that's the end of it. Bye-bye, Franz. It's been nice playing with you, sir. Alright, I guess I didn't get punished for not taking a single fight. That wasn't too bad at all. What happens now? Do I unlock anything for doing this? Let's go ahead and see what kind of unlocks are happening, and then I'll go ahead and give my final thoughts on this first bite. Rubit's mission 2 has been unlocked. Fanny's mission 1. Benny's mission 1. Okay, so I do have different characters that I unlock by completing the missions. New game mechanics will unlock with each mission. In addition to new skills and blessings, advanced systems like blessing gems and charms will be introduced, and the dungeon will grow even deeper. The real test of your skills begins in mission 4. Okay, so it doesn't even ramp up to the difficulty. Let's look at the campaign. So I don't even have to worry about the difficulty until mission 4, huh? So they each have different campaigns. It's pretty cool. Iron-blooded Punisher Roberto. That's pretty cool. All right. This will be something that I'll have to come back to at some point. Flame-spitting arms dealer Carrot. Garot? Is that a G or a C? Oh, it's Garot, like the wire. Okay. Carrot. I mean, Carrot would have been a funny name too. So, Anthem number 9. Fantastic visuals, fantastic art direction, all very Persona leaning. So if you are into the anime aesthetic of Persona with all the flashy menus and lots of pop-up stuff, lots of colors just happening all the time, and a whole lot of sharp angles, this will definitely appeal you to your visual senses. The music is fantastic so far. The game, I guess, doesn't really test your skills until you get up to mission 4, which is the last mission for each of the characters, but it was pretty cool being able to mess around with the unique mechanic of gem recipes. That's always a fun mechanic, and not being able to rely on a single deck to carry you. Switching between your 2 attack decks was a nice little touch to be able to really make you think about how you're going to make your choices. For a first bite, this isn't bad. I will be returning to this, I'm sure, at some point. If you liked the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you stuck around to the ending, I thank you so very much. For now, this is Magna clocking out.